Nicola. I'm a summer garden facilitator here at Foodshare. I'm here at the Cline farm with our Family Farmyard class. Today we're going to be talking about soil types and compost and how you can use compost in your home gardening. So to have healthy soil that we plant in, you need the right balance of sand, silt, and clay. So I have two different samples of soil. One is from the farm and one is from my backyard. You can see there's almost a color difference. So you see one is lighter than the other. Yeah. So we're going to...
Yeah, black.
Yeah, this one's a little lighter.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll take a bit of a pinch of the first one, maybe like this much. And first we're going to do a grit test, which is we're seeing if there's sand in it. So if you rub it between your fingers, if you want to take some too, that's fine. If you rub it between your fingers, does it feel sort of gritty, like there might be sand in it? What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Yeah? Do you feel the difference between the two samples in the sand? Yeah? Yeah, so that might mean that this one is a little bit, it might need a little bit more sand in it, do you think? Yeah. Okay, and now we're gonna try a ball test. So we're gonna take a little bit more into our hand, maybe like this much, and you're going to try and form a ball. And the stronger the ball you can form means the more clay or silt is in it. So this one sort of forms a ball, but not really. See, it sort of breaks apart. You can try it if you want to. What is that? Yeah? Feel it sticking together more? So this one has more clay. Yeah. So you need the right balance of all three. You see that? So typical soil, what you would find in your garden is 25% minerals, so clay, silt, and sand. So a quarter of it. If you cut it in four, 1/4 is that. 25% is air, just nothing. And 5% is organic matter. So that could be compost or decomposed anything, or grass, twigs, that sort of thing. So the water is for moisture, just for plants, see? Air is space, basically, for roots to grow into and move into. And organic matter is nutrients, so what the plant needs to grow. Yeah. So that 5%, that tiny bit in all of the soil is the organic matter. That's what we're going to be talking about a bit more, because that's the compost. That's what we want to add more nutrients into it. So we're going to move on to a little activity near the compost. So these are the ingredients of compost in the very basic form. So we call them greens and browns. But here we use wood chips and grass clippings. Yeah, so you can feel them if you want. Yeah, and they don't do much when they're on their own, but when they mix together, the carbon in the wood chips and the nitrogen in the grass clippings work together, and bacteria get in there and they break down. And that's what forms the compost. So what's actually really cool is when we just leave the grass clippings like this, they heat up. The nitrogen gets really hot. It's cooking inside this pile. So if I make a little hole here, you can actually feel the heat. Can you see the steam? Do you want to feel the heat? It's actually very hot. And the deeper you go, the hotter it gets. Yeah. So we're going to do a little bit of mixing. about your age, my parents sent me to a farm to work and to learn about the animals. They had cows there, and I just picked up a lot of cow poo. But it was a lot of fun. Here I am. It was really nice to be around plants, and I guess I didn't realize before then really where food came from until I had to work for it, and it stuck with me. Can you see the steam coming off of it? It's pretty cool. So thank you guys, that was awesome. Great farm hands. So we've mixed some compost, we've seen how it works, and then we're gonna head over and put some compost around some plants and see how we can use it. This field is very new, so we put it in this spring, yeah. And here's a pepper, look, that one's pretty big. It's good. So we're just gonna put a couple spoonfuls around the base. Yeah, just like that.
What?
Maybe 3 or 4, I'd say. Yeah. So this is a method of putting the compost around it after it's already been transplanted, so that the nutrients in the compost are going to seep into the soil where the roots are. So when you're at home with your compost, there's a couple really simple things that you can do with it when you bring it home. You can put it around your plants, just like we did here. Or something that's really exciting is you can make a compost tea, which you don't drink it. What you do is it's for your plants. So if you take a big bucket of water and you can mix your compost into it and let it sit for a few days, it'll turn brown. It'll look kind of like black tea. Remember the greens in the compost pile? It has a lot of nitrogen, that's what heats up, and plants really like that. So if you soak it in water and then water with that onto the plants, that can be really great. So we've covered soil types and how to get a nice balance in your soil, and we've covered composting, the basic how to make it, all right? And we've also covered how to use it. Yeah, so this is the end of our class. Thank you guys so much. And bye. You want to say bye to the camera? Yeah. Bye.